Look what I got in the mail today. I have a suspicion it is from Troubadour. And here we go. Something plastic. And a lot of plastic and a book. That's it. So, this is Raiders of the North. No, sorry. This is Wrath of Ragnarok. It's the sequel to Raiders of Dune Sea. With cards. And what do we have here? Shit and claws. Oh, it needs a rounder cutter, but and apparently shit in talons. And it gives us speed and a magic, and thorns and heal as ability. And you can upgrade when you complete Act 2. I think that's Act 2 of Wrath of Ragnarok, I think. And some other things. Actually, I was thinking about making these cards myself, and instead of using a sheet like this thing from Destiny Quest 4. The things that you equip, hands, head, gloves, chest, feet, etc. They can all be cards, and that gives a bit more RPG feel. But on the same time, it. Oh, this is a booster for Heart of Fire. That's cool, because I have that book. And this is... Yeah, so a more RPG feel with play some cards. This is cool. What is this? It was expensive, but I think these cards will be useful. It's a legendary Spirit Wolf. Six, 5, 16, 6, 5, 16. When you unlock the Spirit Wolf, you can play this, but I don't know what the Spirit Wolf is. And you can play the Rhino Rex when you unlock the Gila Sour. It's for Ragnarok. This is... You can equip this minion when you unlock the Pyroblast. I've never heard of these abilities. This... Yeah, I'm not a fan of the artwork. Let's see... Can we open this? Oh, and I also sold afterr Guard. I got a good deal from it. So somebody came and picked up everything. So I'm done with that. It gave me a lot of stress to have such a big box in the house. So I would say good riddance, and good luck with your next projects. Maybe one day it will become good. I did my best, and I sent my suggestions to the creator, so he can make a truly epic version, which I may back in the future. I don't know yet. When you complete Broke Down Palace, when you defeat Baba Croak, and when you complete Children of Wrath. It's amazing. And that guy is also going to develop some kind of fighter system. So I'm really curious how that will work. What is this? Traitors foil land damage. Some art card. It's stuff on the back. Light ambush. Seems to be an item. And how it is used. Yeah. Okay. So I think in a sense these, I don't like black and white postcards. But, I prefer them in color. But I think what it will boil down to is that I will make a box for this book and add the cards around it in the box. I already ordered a print yesterday evening for printing out the cards of Wrath for the abilities, but not yet for the items, because I have to make them myself. So here you have the Broken Coast, and these numbers. The numbers show the page entry, and green is of course safe, and this is spider, so it's dangerous, and these are, I think, bosses. So you have two bosses here. Obviously you're supposed to be higher power or higher level. Sense of Time is a trilogy, but the third title isn't released yet. Let's see. We have the same sheet. Welcome to Destiny Quest. I have done terrible wrongs, but all of it with purpose. The power of the Grey will one day change the world. And this is not the beginning, it's a sequel to a previous Destiny book, so you need to have completed the Raid of Dune Sea before starting this adventure. Remember that you have unlocked a special vaults, choose some quests, legendary and mythic monsters, boss monsters, combat mechanics are repeated here. You can replace equipment. There are mythic monsters, multiple opponents, special abilities that you can use in combat, the attributes, speed, combat, modifier, passive. Well, that's a class of abilities. Ability class is speed, combat, modifier, passive, warp. So it's amazing. So you also can have runes, for example. Hopefully rune words. Hoping for Diablo kind of things. So you can die and then restart. You can only play a quest one time. There are challenge tests. And that is for these are just the normal traditional skill tests. And let's see. Oh, there are some updates for combat synergies. This is, I think, pretty important. Bulwark, Pack Spirits, Resurrection, Spring Strike, Unbowed. And it's time to begin. So you can, there's a prologue. And also very good part is that it is in serif, so that reads more pleasant than Raiders of Dune Sea, which is sans serif, which I hated. Okay. So there is also a card game. The Kiteshi are playing a card game known as Jidar al-Abraj and the Wall of Towers, and you have to play a card game here. And this is a classical monster that has a speed of 10, and you start with a speed of 1. So this is pretty high level. Let's see, what else do we have here? Quickly, lots of text of course. And this is also typical for Disney Quest, so will you, and then do ask about things, and then it comes back to 24. So you go back and forth. And sometimes you gain some information. So it doesn't really keep track of the order in which you do things, but rather if you did it or not. Okay. Apparently there's a lot to do in June C. I think what you want to see would be of interest, only if you bought the previous book, of course. So this is all the abilities, some extra artwork. So this is the glossary, so pretty expansive, and this is Seawall. Nice card. This was some kind of Slay the Spire-ish inspired. So you start here, and there are arrows, so you can go to the end, but via arrows. You cannot go back. So you make a choice here, then you make a choice again between these two. And if you do this, then you can go there, and so on until the end. So that is more or less Wrath of Ragnarok. Yeah, as I said, I really need to finish Raiders of June Sea, which also has nice cards, which I've shown earlier. So I hope you liked it. Bye.